The floodgates of name, image, and likeness were swung wide open last month due to a change in NCAA policy. And now we're all truly witnessing the next evolution of college athletics. Rayquan Smith at Norfolk State is admittedly one of the biggest and most outgoing personalities on the Spartans football team, and he's using his platforms to grow his brand in the changing amateur athletics landscape.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Reggie from HBCU Spotlight, and I'm back with another banger. As you can see, 80% of the channel's viewers are not subscribed. So hit that subscribe button and notification bell so that you will be alerted anytime that I upload a video. Without further ado, let's get into it. This is the story of yet another trailblazer who is out to bring black colleges back to prominence. This is the story of Rayquan Rabbit Smith. Smith is a 5'9", 200-pound running back from Highland Springs, Virginia, where he attended Highland Springs High School. The Highland Springs product is best known for its speed. He attributes his athletic abilities to his parents. His father was a track and a football athlete in St. Louis, Missouri, while his mother was a track athlete in the state of New Jersey. Both still hold state records to this day in their respective sports, so it's understandable where it all comes from for Smith. For any of you wondering where the nickname Rabbit comes from, check this out.
Rayquan, how long has the nickname Rabbit been around and who gave it to you?
It's been around since I was like 12, and I got it from playing Catch the Rabbit game. Everybody on the line, I was in front of everybody, and they couldn't catch me. And my coach just said his name would be Rabbit because nobody could catch him.
So it was like a Pop Warner type coach or something like that?
Yeah, it was my right coach.
Okay.
He had a couple of offers coming out of high school. Those schools were St. Andrews University, St. Augustine University, and Norfolk State. Norfolk State was the first offer that he received back in April. This is what he had to say about it. Norfolk State was the first school to offer me. They believed in me, and I appreciate Coach Latrell Scott for giving me a chance. They already have a Fort Springer alumni. They have a great team, and it's going to build every year. In his freshman year of college, he was able to tote the rock a ton. On 84 carries, he had 430 yards, 1 touchdown on the ground. He also added 11 receptions for 141 yards receiving. He had long runs of 62 yards on the ground and a 41-yard reception that showed his breakaway speed. When Rabbit first found out that college athletes will be able to make money off their name and image, he must have been doing the Birdman hand rub. Within the first month, he had signed 6 endorsement deals with various companies. The number of brands he represents continues to rise.
First time ever, college athletes are able to make money off of their brand. The NCAA made that decision last month, and lawmakers in the Commonwealth have discussed it. Now, there's a lot of talk about what this could mean for student athletes, especially at historically black colleges and universities. One local player tells Eugene Daniel he thinks it's an opportunity to level the playing field.
Ever since college players got the green light to make money off their brand right here in Norfolk State, an athlete is making sure others at HBCUs get in on that trend.
I feel like we should have been getting paid for.
Norfolk State University running back Rayquan Smith has waited for this moment for years. College athletes can now get paid for their name, image, or likeness, also known as NIL agreements.
We put the same amount of work as anybody else, so I feel like we should be getting the same amount of money for our names that we put the hard work in for.
In only a month, student athletes across the country have taken advantage. This week, the Virginia Senate removed language from a spending bill to solidify NIL rules in the Commonwealth. In the meantime, Smith wasted no time signing deals and turning to social media to market his brands.
For all my athletes out there looking for deals.
But he also has a message for other student athletes, especially those in HBCUs. While there are reports of players at larger universities signing deals in the six figures, Smith says this is still an opportunity to level the playing field for athletes at smaller schools.
All the HBCU athletes, D1, D2, D3, JUCO, don't be scared to push your name out. Email companies, go email them, DM them. Don't be scared. Don't matter how many followers you got. If they see you pushing it out and they see you keep doing it, your name will go across it sooner or later. Just keep pushing, keep pushing.
Those NIL rules are temporary until the NCAA can create more permanent rules.
Recently, he became the first HBCU athlete to partner with Eastbay. If you're familiar with that company, I'm pretty sure you probably had the magazines growing up, just flipping through them, looking at the shoes. Smith has been collecting deals over the past 5 weeks, and he recently picked up his most high-profile client yet. His most high-profile deal yet is Eastbay. He's the first HBCU athlete to become an endorser of the sneaker giant.
Be the one.
When asked about getting paid while in college, this is what Rayquan had to say. When it came out, I just said, I've been doing it. I might as well get paid for it now. He told this to Wavy TV last month. It's long overdue, he said. The sneaker giant is a household name and has been one for decades. Rayquan, also known as Rabbit, is no slouch in the social media department. His clout online is no doubt the reason he has racked up so many deals. The rising sophomore is a rising name, not only on the field, but also on social media. He currently has 87,000 followers, combined on Instagram and TikTok. He's signed to Barry Athlete Representation and currently endorses 15 products. It don't matter how big the brand is, how small the brand is. If it fits me, I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to go with it. And hopefully, in the long term, it will go a long way. In July, the NCAA agreed to allow student athletes to get paid for their name, image, or likeness, also known as NIL agreements. We put in the same amount of work, so I feel like we should get the same amount of money that we put in for it, said Smith, who has already established himself with various brands. Norfolk State does an awesome job at helping the athletes with their deals. The university's compliance office works with players to make sure that the deals are legal and align under the NCAA parameters. Smith wasted no time signing deals and turning to social media to market his brands. But he also has a message for other student athletes, especially those in HBCUs. Now, I feel like more college athletes will come to HBCUs because they can get paid, he said. While he admits players at larger schools may be able to collect bigger checks, Smith says this is an opportunity to level the playing field for athletes at smaller universities. Don't be scared to put your name out there. Email companies. Go email them. Send a direct message or social media message. If they see you pushing out, your name is going to cross them sooner or later. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. His impact on the team also goes far beyond his on-the-field contributions. He brings an energy to the team. It's never a sad day, never a gloomy day with him. Norfolk State wide receiver Justin Smith told HBCU Game Day at the MEAC Media Day. The thing about him, he's not a me guy. So he's not doing all this just for him. He's doing this to help us, and not just us. The South Carolina states, The Delaware States, every HBCU. He wants to put them up there so we're not looked at last. And the Alabamas, Clemson are always looked at first. That's exactly what Rayquan Smith has in mind. The bigger picture. My main goal is to help every HBCU athlete get on some type of deal or sponsorship, he said. I feel like we're not as big as the Power 5 school, so I'm trying to make an example that we can get deals no matter what school you're at. His former head coach at Norfolk State, Coach Scott, even commented on his outgoing personality.
To get better, and I don't think any of us have seen the best of Justin.
Same personality question for Rayquan.
Well, Rabbit's a special case now. I mean, Rabbit is kind of the guy that everyone knows on our team. Rabbit has a huge but positive social media presence. Rabbit is probably right up next to Matt and these guys in regards to promoting our program. But he handles it well. He does a good job in the classroom, and the transition for him from high school to college hadn't been easy, but he's worked at it every day. And I think his personality has shown through that, because even though he has a loud personality, he's not a loud kid, and he's really accepted the mentorship and the coaching that's come in the running back room.
Thanks for watching the video. If you made it to the end, type in "It's About Business" in the comment section. Let's keep growing and supporting the historically black colleges that we all love. If you enjoyed the content, please subscribe, leave a like, and a comment. We on the road to 10K. From us, over at HBCU Spotlight, rooting for you, Rabbit, and looking forward to seeing you shine on the field. We out of here. Peace.
Rulers at Tenny Hub. Bitch, take off your panties, huh? Glocker end up fanny, huh? That little bitch up hammy, huh?
What's up, everybody? For all my athletes out there looking for deals, looking for a free product still, hit me up. I have this new website. It will help you to reach over 130 companies right now for any division: D1, D2, D3, JUCO, NIA, basketball, football, track, lacrosse, tennis. If you're looking for stuff still, hit me up. Please share this message.